Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all come in and then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give a few shout outs to the early birds. Let's see. First up, King Chris. King Chris. What's up, King Chris? Uzama, watching from Brussels. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Uzama. We are simulcasting Facebook and YouTube. Family, again, make sure that when you subscribe on YouTube, you click your notification button and select all notifications. Otherwise, you may not get any. Let a few more of y'all come in, then I'm going in. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Also, the Willie D Live podcast tour coming to a city near you. Get ready. What's up, Ann B? Love you back. Kev, what's up, Kev? Nashville checking in. I'm going in, fam. Going in. Okay, Stephen A. Smith went on his podcast and he spoke about Monique and her behavior as of late. Specifically, her behavior as it relates to her interview that was conducted by Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay. Stephen A. Smith took exception to Monique's disposition and position, or should I say position, because Monique called out a number of people. Now, here's the deal, fam. Y'all know I'm a comedy guy. I'm a comedy connoisseur. I got a lot of friends in comedy. And I'm a fan of Monique. I'm a fan of Monique. I'm a fan of some of the people that she talked about. I'm friends with some of the people she talked about. So I'm not going to get in between their situation. They're grown people. They know each other better than, they know me or I know them. So they'll be able to sort that out. All those people that's involved with those situations, they're going to be all right. So I'm not going to get into all of that because really what I want, I don't even like it at all because, I love comedy and the people that do it at the highest levels, most of them at least. I rock with them, I rock with them. So I'm not going to get into the personal side of it. But let me tell y'all what Stephen A. said. He said that Monique looked bitter. He was talking to her directly. Like, you look bitter, Monique, you look bitter. You look like the light has been stripped from you. Talked about how she was sharing private messages, messages that was meant to be private. I get that part. I really do get that part because when you're a celebrity, you got to be very careful. Well, you got to be very careful, period, when you're talking to people. But when you're a celebrity, oftentimes people record your conversations without your knowledge. And if you're talking to somebody that you deem to be a friend or somebody, a confidant, a close associate or whatever, you want to be able to talk to that person freely without having any type of hesitation that person might be recording you, right? You got to be able to trust that. So I felt what he was saying about that. He talked about Kevin Hart not calling Monique back, so she went in on him about that. You know, he was supposed to get back to her on some business. He never called back. And he questioned whether she played a role or not. You know, she played a role in that or not. I can get, you know, I can see, you know, him, you know, commenting about that. I got it. I get it. The part that that I'm not really feeling is overall just saying that she bitter and it looked like the light has been stolen from her. I watched the interview, and although I did not agree with everything that she was saying, I didn't agree with even some of the attacks. Just the fact that she spoke, you know, about her issues that she had. You know, a lot of times, you know, she talked about a lot of big, powerful people. A lot of times, powerful people, they go unchecked. A lot of people are afraid to stand up against the powers that be. They're afraid to speak on it. For that alone, you know, I gotta salute her. Because there's a whole lot of people in that industry, including her peers, who, if they had a problem with somebody, they would not address it. They definitely wouldn't call them out publicly. And, you know, perhaps public exposure is what some of these people at the top need. You know, I ain't talking about everybody. You know, I ain't talking about everybody, but I'm just saying some of these people, and I think y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of these people at the very top, you know, they, you know, because a lot of us, we're sitting back and we're looking at these people, and some of us have dreams of being those people. And even though they have a reputation for being slick and snaky and all that kind of stuff, they get by because they just so powerful. They got so much money. And they get by with a whole lot of stuff. People don't say nothing about it because, you know, they can get canceled from certain opportunities. So for her to speak on that and just say, F it, you know what I'm saying? They ain't letting me in the club no way. So here it is. I think that is good. I think it's good for those young people who might just see it one way, just looking at that one side and not looking at the other side of how this industry is and how some of the people in this industry is, how some of the gatekeepers, how some of the Black people in this industry are gatekeepers. And you can't even get to the other side to be held back by them because your own people sometimes, it be your own people. It be your own people. So, yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. Saying that she's bitter just because she got grievances and she airs her grievances out, I don't know, fam. You know, maybe she is bitter. But if somebody's been wronged, is it a bad thing to be bitter? I don't know. Because I'll be watching, a lot of times I'll be seeing these guys who have done prison time. And they will be falsely accused, go and sit down for 40 years, 50 years, life taken from them, miss everything. Mama die in prison, daddy die in prison. Sometimes their kids get so old and they kids die in prison. Kids grow up, they take their first steps, they miss the first steps, they miss the first day of school, they miss graduation, they miss the marriages, they miss everything. Get out of jail and the first thing they want to know, are you bitter? Are you bitter? You goddamn, I'm bitter. I would be bitter. Yeah, I'm glad I'm hot. but I'm mad as hell and I want some vengeance. So you can say what you want to say about me, but I'm not letting nobody just do me any kind of way. Yeah, I'm bitter. Now, I'm not, what I'm not is bitter to the extent that I allow that bitterness to eat at me. See, you know how some people be saying, well, you got to forgive and move on. You got to forgive. You're not forgiving for them. You're forgiving for yourself. No. I can never forgive somebody and never think about it where it eats at my brain cells. I know how to compartmentalize it. I can like not like a person for the rest of my days, and it don't do nothing to me. Don't say you know me like that, where you just know, oh yeah, it does something to you, like when no, it don't do nothing to me. I have a happy life. I got a good life, man. I'm telling you, I got a good life because I got good energy, and I be around people who have good energy. I sleep good. Man, you ought to see me. I be over here sleep like a baby, like, I don't do no, like, I don't sleep in that little, what they call it, that when babies curl up and stuff. What they call that sleeping position? Fetus. I don't sleep in that fetus position. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that. But I sleep very comfortably, very comfortably. I don't think it's wrong to not forgive if you feel like a person is not worthy of forgiveness. I don't think forgiveness should not be automatic. If it's coming from your heart and you really feel it, and you feel like granting forgiveness, then you do it. But I wouldn't do it just because somebody trying to spook me. Like, ooh, you better forgive or you're going to be in trouble with God. You better forgive. You ain't going to be able to get past. I'm past it. I'm moving on. I'm doing things. I'm moving. But certain things that people do, I'm just not going to forgive. Point blank, period. If I was arrested like some of these guys and falsely accused and had to do time in prison, I don't give a damn if it's one day. I'm going to be bitter and I want revenge. They're going to have to pay for that. I want revenge. Make me spend 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years in prison. Then I get out and stole my whole life from me. And I'm supposed to be happy. I'm supposed to be good. Everything good. I can be in good spirits and still be bitter. Yeah. I don't know. Some of y'all can't do it. I can do it. I'm good at it. I can do it. And it don't stop nothing. It don't stop no creativeness on my end. It don't stop no progression. It don't stop me from building. It don't stop me from networking. I know how to do it. I've mastered it. When you're in this music industry and just living in the world, period, it's not just music industry, because even just dealing with your neighbors sometime, you got to know how to do that when you're dealing with a bad neighbor. You got to know how to, compartmentalize, dealing with an uncivilized mutt. And, you got to be able to balance that, deal with that uncivilized mutt, shut it down, and then still be inside of your home and have peace. You got to learn how to do that. It's a balancing act, but it's possible. So maybe Monique is bitter. Maybe she is bitter. But if somebody wronged her, don't she have that right? Just like if she was out of pocket and she addressed any of the people that she addressed and they felt like she wronged them, they would be right for being bitter at her, right? They would be right. They would be well within their rights if they felt violated, if they felt that she had wronged them. They would be well in their rights to be bitter. I don't get how some people will see somebody who feels that they were wronged, and that person responds in an aggressive manner, and people get mad about that. Well, you must have did it. You acting like that. You that angry. What you that upset for? You know, you must have did it. They must have been telling the truth. I don't get it. But perhaps that's just me. Maybe y'all can help me out, fam. Going into the comments. Let's see. Nandi, what's up? Paji Diddy Bop Carter. Paji Diddy Bop Carter. Okay. Ashley Baker. What's up, Ash? Roddy, what's up? And let me reiterate, fam. Let me reiterate. When it comes to these comics beefing, with the exception of one or two, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You know, I don't like that at all. I'd like to see them, you know, resolve their issues. But a couple of them out there, man, they get it. They can get anything. I don't care what somebody say about them. You know, I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Get them. Get them. I don't care what happened to them. Get them. I don't think they're for the people. I do not believe that they're for the people. But some of these other, quarrels, you know, I'd like to see them squashed, you know. But that's just me. That's just me. Because I would hate to have a situation. It's kind of like sometimes when artists can't get along and you got two artists that you rock with, two cats that you really rock with. Something's going down, but they can't be in the same building together because they hate each other that much. You know, just laying eyes on the other, it just throws the other one off so much. It just steals their joy. It burns their energy, you know. So I, you know, as a fan of what they do, it robs me of that experience of seeing them both on stage and rocking. But as a brother, it robs me of, you know, having that unity between us. You dig? So, but you know, sometimes, man, you know, you just got to get out the way and let people, you know, settle their disputes, settle their differences. Because at the end of the day, we really don't know when it's a squabble between two people. We really don't know what the truth is, but they know. You dig what I'm saying? What's up, Robert? Robert Nichols. Be More Shawty. What's up, Be More Shawty? Troy Wheeler, what's up? Yeah, I kind of like, and it didn't get this, obviously, hopefully it never ever get this bad. But I remember when Pac and Biggie was going at it, and these blogs created this, you know, East Coast, West Coast narrative. And I'm gonna tell you something, fam. A lot of these magazines back then, it was the magazines and it was the radio stations, and the fans were just pawns in the game. They just went out there blindly, taking one side against the other, and just everybody losing their mind, everybody caught up. And I could see it coming from a mile away. I could see the train wreck from a mile away. Somebody gonna get hurt. And I didn't want that to happen because I had love for Pac and I had love for Biggie. I got love for the East Coast and I got love for the West Coast. So, you know, and I'm going to tell you something. Can't nobody tell me how to pick my friends. So I'm not going to not go to the East Coast because I got friends on the West Coast. I'm not going to be cool with my homie on the West Coast because he ain't cool with my homie on the East Coast. You know, that's immature to me. You know, sometimes you have situations though with family and friends, and no matter what you do, sometimes people don't like each other. They just don't like each other. Sometimes you can be in the streets and you have friends that just don't like it. I got two cousins. They don't like each other. They want to hurt each other. Like really seriously want to like sit here and talk to these dudes, man. And after you get through talking, yeah, cuz I hear you, but when I see that fool, it's on sight. Like, damn, boy, y'all blood cousins. I'm talking about first cousins. Talking about like taking each other's life. Like, where that come from? So sometimes when people just want to get at each other, man, sometimes you just got to get out of the way and you know, let them do whatever they're gonna do. And then most of the time, though, if the people on the outside get out the way, if the fans get out of the way, if the media stop giving it shine, stop giving it light, if they stop pumping it up and egging it on and, yo, we're just presenting our side of the story. We're just reporting on the story and we're just showing both sides of the story. But see, they pumping it up. They putting fuel on the fire. And then when it explodes, they hide their hands. You see? So I'm not going to play that game. I'm not going to play that game. I want peace to come out of this. I want them all to just be cool with it. But again, like I said, I'm calling strike and ball to ball. It's a couple of them comedians out there that ain't no good. I mean, so totally ain't no, I mean, no redeeming qualities whatsoever. They ain't for the people whatsoever. Not just comedians, but a couple of those media moguls who ain't for the people whatsoever. They useless. I don't care how many cars they give away. They can get it. I ain't worried about that. All right, fam. This is what I want y'all to do. Let's take a poll right quick. Let's take a quick poll. So the reason why we're here, we're talking about this is because Stephen A. Smith called Monique bitter. Give me a thumbs up if you think Monique is bitter. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, I don't think she's bitter. She's just speaking her mind. Let's see. Let's do a poll right quick. Let's see where we at. What up, Patrick? Grant Widener. What's up, Sheila? Who's that? Tia says thumbs up. Klein down. Sheila Reed down. Gail Harris down. OG down. Again, thumbs up if you think Monique is bitter. Thumbs down if you think she's not. Mr. CB down. Cherry down. HHH up. Dale down. The Chosen One down. Iron down. Sassy. It was that Be More Shouty down. Brother Henry down. Todanius down. Eric Hamilton down. Andre down. Robert Nichols down. April Gilgore down. Diamond down. Cedric Sweet down. Pamela White down. Yoko down. Okay, so look like the overwhelming majority of you guys are in support of Monique not being bitter. You don't think that she's bitter. Let's see. Tracy K down. Zeric Butler down. All right, fam, that's my time. One more time, get ready for the Willie D Live podcast coming to a city near you. I am going to be making an announcement real soon. So be ready. H-Town is the first stop. So make sure y'all, if you live in H-Town, get your tickets early because they're going to go fast. We are running an aggressive campaign to kick this thing off. So it's going down. Get ready. I am going to have special guests in every city that I stop in, just to give you guys a little bit of extra bonus. How about that? In the meantime, in between time, fam, y'all be good. I appreciate y'all for joining the live. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Till next time, no more talk.